lift historic 10th Wafcon title after epic comeback against Morocco in Casablanca thriller. In what will go down as one of the most unforgettable nights in African women's football, the Super Falcons of Nigeria pulled off a jaw-dropping comeback to defeat the Atlas Lionesses of Morocco 3-2 in the grand final of the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations Wafcon. The match, held in a packed stadium in Casablanca, was a clash of titans. The dominant force of African football versus a spirited host nation, backed by roaring fans. But in the end, experience, heart and resilience carried the day for the Super Falcons. Tactical tweaks and early setbacks. Coach Justin Madugu, who had been known for his traditional 4-3-3 approach, surprised fans and analysts by deploying a 4-2-3-1 formation for the final. The defensive line was solid and familiar. Plumptre at the left back, Osinachi Ohale at the central back, Blessing Demehin at the central back, and Michelle Alozie at the right back. A quartet known for their chemistry and composure under pressure. In the midfield, Madugu opted for a double pivot with Deborah Abiodun and Halimatu Ayinde playing defensive midfield. They provide a defensive shield ahead of them. The trios of Chinwendu, Ehezwa, Rashidat Ajibade, and rising star Ijami Lucy were given the freedom to create chances and support lone striker Esther Okoronkwo. However, the plan looked shaky early on. Morocco struck in the 12th minute through their star striker Ghislaine Chebak, whose calling shot flew past Alonze to give the host a 1-0 lead. That goal made her the tournament's top scorer with 5 goals. The stadium erupted again in the 24th minute when Sani Msodi pounced on a defensive lapse to double Morocco's lead. At halftime, Atlas Lionesses looked set to claim the first ever Wafcon title with a commanding 2-0 advantage. Super Falcons soar back, but true champions rise under pressure. Nigeria came out in the second half with renewed spirit, hunger, and belief. They began dominating possession, and in the 64th minute, a lifeline came. A handball inside the box earned Nigeria a penalty, with Esther Okoronkwo coolly converted, reducing the deficit to 2-1. Moments later, Okoronkwo turned provider, slicing through Morocco's defense with a brilliant pass that found Ijamulusi, who made no mistake in burying the equalizer in the 71st minute. Her celebration was electric, but joy turned bitter sweet when she went down injured and had to be substituted in the 78th minute. Asisat Oshuala, Nigeria's all-time top scorer, was brought on to bring experience and leadership in the dying minutes. A couple of other changes had been made earlier on by the coach of the Super Falcons, because in the 58th minute, when Nigeria was still down, Coach Madugu had to remove Chinwendu, Ehezwa, and bring in Omorinsola Babajide. He also took away Halimatu Ayinde and brought in a creative midfielder, Joe Echijegini. That made him resort back to his 4-3-3 formation and style of play. Then came the moments that sealed history. In the 88th minute, a fluid attacking move saw the ball fall kindly to Jennifer Echegini, who rifled a low shot into the bottom corner to complete the comeback and give Nigeria a 3-2 lead. The stadium was silent, but Nigeria bench erupted in jubilation. Esther Okoronkwo, Queen of Casablanca. If there was ever a performance deserving of the spotlight, it was Esther Okoronkwo. The forward was everywhere, scoring the crucial penalties, assisting the equalizer, and tormenting the Moroccan defense with relentless energy. With 2 goals and 6 assists in the tournament, she stands as the undisputed favorite for player of the tournament and was rightfully named player of the match in the final. A legacy of greatness. With this incredible comeback, Nigeria has now lifted the Wafcon trophy trophy a record of 10 times, reaffirming their status as the queen of African football. The victory is more than just a trophy. It is a powerful message to the continent and to the world about the strength, determination, and depth of the women's football in Africa. Coach Madugu, speaking after the match, praised the team's fighting spirit and adaptability, stating, "We came here with a mission. We respected Morocco, but we believe in our girls. They showed character. This is more than a win. It's a legacy." With Mission X finally completed, the Super Falcons of Nigeria will look forward to the World Cup 2 years from now. It's no doubt that the Wafcon 2024 has had its moment. Morocco, the Atlas of Morocco, who were undefeated before now, had to bow down to the African giants, the Queen of Africa, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, in a much-fought battle. The bronze final saw Ghana defeating the defending champion, South Africa, on penalties. Stay tuned for more. For fans and for supporters who want to keep following the journey of African women in football, don't forget to subscribe to our channels, that is, our YouTube channels, Avuncular's Production and Avuncular Movies. We promise to continue bringing you the best of women's football across Africa. I remain your very host, Achebulu David, signing off with pride and passion. From Casablanca to the world, the Super Falcons have flown higher than ever before. On behalf of the management team of Avuncular Services, we want to thank you for taking our time to watch this particular episode. We want to thank you for following our Wafcon episodes up till the very end. The Mission X is complete. What is the way forward for Nigeria? We hope that this will lead to more investment in sports in Nigeria and in women's sports in Nigeria and in women's sports in Africa. Thanks at Avuncular's Production and Avuncular Movies. Copyright Avuncular Services.